group called BRIL.
Loaded Lux.
This ain't back when you was rapping with Hollow. You might be Showtime, just not after the Apollo. You know how I know? Last year you could have got 8. They told me wait. I said cool, this number's fine. Fuck this verb. I could have battled anybody in headline, but you know when you know it's time. All these gun bar niggas on a card, but you could bet Smack still call Lux to fully load this 9, and I'm a...
Daylyt.
Oh my gosh, everybody get washed. I'm a loofah nigga. Yeah. If I feel you a snake off top, then I'm a deucer nigga.
It's your boy Dr. BRIL, Team BRIL, BattleRapisLife, here to talk up Loaded Lux versus Daylyt. All I'm gonna say is book it. Book the battle now. Confirm the battle now. Beloved versus Quill. Grey hoodie versus the mock. It's time, innit? Had enough of this now. It's just book it. It's time. I think we're ready. I think we're mentally ready to sit down and just listen to what these two have to bring in a battle against each other. What? Book it. Smack. It has to be on URL. It has to be on URL. Book it. Daylyt versus Lux. This is what we want. This is the battle that this is what we need this year. Before I get into why alternatives, so I did a poll on Twitter. I'm just gonna pull up my results. Did a poll on Twitter on who Lux should battle next. I didn't have JC on this list. I think that even though he did amazing, he battled none at the time of this blog. But I don't want to see that anymore. We don't want to see that anymore. The alternatives were Twerk, Jersey Twerk. Is he ready for Daylyt? Danny Myers, B. Dot. Danny Myers, shout out to Danny Myers. We had him on the BRIL Live. People don't have him winning, but he does. I'm gonna put this. There's other people I want to see him battle before he battles Danny Lux. It is what it is, but I do want to see him battle Danny. But who should Lux battle next? Not Danny Myers, in my opinion. B. Dot and Lux has to happen now. B. Dot, his style is reminiscent of Lux, isn't it? That's what I'm saying on that. B. Dot Lux is another one that has to happen. We saw when Lux did his diss track. B. Dot Lux is gonna happen down the line. Right now, not yet. Twerk, is Twerk ready for Daylyt? Is Twerk ready? Twerk is just amazing, but is he ready? Sorry, for Daylyt. Is he ready for Lux? No, not yet. Not yet. In the poll, we had 12.5% for B. Dot, 75% Daylyt, Twerk 6.3, Danny 6.3 in the votes. Why Daylyt? They both had an amazing radio freestyle. Daylight's last battle against Tay-Rock. Incredible. Lux has to face that. He has to face that. Lux said himself on Hip Hop Was Real about a month ago that Daylyt is levels up. He even admitted Daylyt is levels up. He said the true powers that be said it's time. Lux wants this battle. He's excited for this battle. Book it. Daylyt of course wants Lux. That's the battle he wants as well. That's his final boss. As I said, the last Daylyt we saw against Rock. The last Lux we saw was against Surf. He won by default. What do you think? Do you think Lux can mess with the Daylyt that this battle Rock? Who do you guys have winning in this battle? Lux, Daylyt. Who do you have winning? Like that Daylyt, the mask on against Rock, just spitting in his face with 3 rounds. Some amazing shit. But yeah, some of the comments, people talking about this battle already. It's not even booked. People are still already talking about it. Imagine watching this battle. There's no way you're gonna catch everything in 1 round. They have to battle on a mountain. If it's gonna be on the roof, it has to be just them two right at the top. Just them two. And a cameraman, of course. amazing. Book the battle now. Lux wants it. He's been talking about it. Daylyt is waiting. I have a feeling it'll get booked. Well, Lux said it's going to happen in 2021. Like April, May already. It's got to be a known battle. It has to be a known or some madness. But yeah, book the battle. Let me know in the comments what you think. If that's who Lux should battle next, or if you disagree. Maybe you think, nah, fuck that. You should be battling JC next, or B. Let me know in the comments. But yeah, Lux Beloved versus Quilt Daylyt. Hit subscribe. Make sure you hit subscribe. Follow us. Dropping lots of content. Be a BattleRapisLife. Keep it BRIL. Lux and Daylyt, you're mad. Bro shit.
Throw it and rewind. The poetry's refined, going in fine. Every time you get a loaded line, a Corona gets a line.